actually from Gebs gets him away with the Mega and his life, and he's going to be able to keep that 5 frag buffer as he moves in for the yellow. So just looking at the accuracies of the two players, which I think will tell us a lot, because the LG is going to be the big one for me, despite the Rockets have been very good from both players. Gebs,
it's actually pretty low. He's at like a 19 or so. Krillix is at 28% at the moment.
Yeah, exactly. So if Critics has a 28% LG, why is he not using it more? Like, if he's winning the LG fights, surely that could be his way in, but it looks like he almost plays intimidated, almost too defensively for me. Like, he's got the ability to do damage, move, and he obviously use the LG, but he's not giving himself the opportunities because he's just constantly backpedaling the whole game. And finally he goes aggressive, hits a couple of rockets, but again, look how he dodged away from the portal instead of into the portal to chase. And, you know, when you've got a minute left, you might as well just see what you can do, like if you can push your opponent around, because he hasn't really tried to push Gebs anywhere. He's just like, Gebs is like said, I'm doing this, and every time Critics has said, well, this is my counter move. It's never been the other way around. Even this, like, Gebs made the move of coming through the teleporter, and Krillix reacted. Krillix didn't drop for the Mega and fire at the portal while going down. He was waiting. It looks like, I don't know, he needs to be more confident and be aggressive, because this defensive style will not win you games, you know, because you're never going to be able to get frags if you're just going to sit back.
Well, in that,
it just won't happen. Like,
actually, I'm really glad you brought that up, because one of the things that I recall standing out so much about you when, you know, back when you were playing like Quake 4 and stuff, was that you had this uncanny sense of confidence that most people, you know, just they see it as cockiness, right? But I instead read it as you wanted to get inside the head of your opponent, and you were willing to basically nudge them psychologically just to see if that would affect their game. And
yeah, it won me games, that did. It won me games. Like, I was at WSVG UK. Oh, map finished, by the way, 11-1 to Gebs. Well done, dude. You win. I was at WSVG versus Forever, a very young player.
Do you want to tell the story or me?
Oh yeah, oh sorry, I let go of my mic. But anyway, basically at the tournament, I didn't practice, and he would have been the better player. So basically, just what I did, I just psyched him out. And by psyching him out, I made him feel less good. I don't know what I did, but I took the psychological advantage. But my style in game was pretty basic. Yeah, well,
like a little bit.
It was a good card to play.
It was.
The only person I wouldn't psych out just because it wouldn't work was Toxic, because it would be like trying to psych out a robot that didn't know what you were saying. So it just wouldn't work. So, but I did use it a lot, and the players that I affected back then were probably Sturmy, Forever, and I could have done it to a lot more, but I was trying to be nice. So anyway, we're gonna go into T7.
Yeah, and this could be kind of interesting because
this map can work. Yeah.
Well, we're finally gonna see. Some railguns out of these guys, which should be nice.
Exactly. This map could work a little bit in Krillix's style, but honestly, it really depends if he's going to step it up, you know, because right now, you know, he's dressed to party, but, you know, he's staying indoors.
Maybe he's just a rail whore. It would be kind of interesting to see what happens. Although I mean, he did have a better overall accuracy than his opponent. It looks like he's going to blow himself up instead. Gebs is able to collect that in Mega, and now has 130 armor to his name, so he pretty much just owns the map. And I like the fact that Gebs is waiting to drop. He's kind of checking out the room before he drops in on red, making sure he's not going to get shot from afar from a railgun that Krillix should have. Indeed he does. In fact, Krillix is over at Mega setting up. It's kind of early to be setting up.
Nice small delay there on red, is that will make the timing easier for him, Mega and red. And Krillix just hasn't used another gun apart from rocket launcher here. I don't know if he's not had the opportunity, but so far it's just been rocket spam, and you know, it's kind of going. Like, I think Gebs thinks this is getting a bit old because he knows how to play against this. He's just not putting himself in positions where the rocket launcher becomes an advantage, you know, an advantage weapon to use. So Krillix needs to do something to surprise him, because right now Gebs is feeling like he's just going to run this one to a win. Krillix needs to throw him off his game. Hit a couple of railgun shots back to back. Do something different. Like even now, look, just the rocket spam. There's an LG fight, but it's not going to work, is it? Because it was the wrong weapon. He does a lot of damage, unless he gets the rocket launch RA spawn, yeah. So he got nice spawn there, Krillix, but again, please show us another opening weapon apart from the rocket launcher. I need to see something different, because otherwise Gebs is winning this one.
Yeah, like, you know, sort of pick up maybe a little bit of a rail rocket LG finish, something, you know. But oh, here it is. Oh, he does get the pop, but he does not hit the combo. And I'm wondering if at this point he's kind of like,
that was a shame.
I have other weapons? Oh. There's
yeah,
one.
And you know, he is using that railgun, and he's hit like a shot with it, but he's used the wrong weapons at the wrong time. Like when he flicked up his opponent, he should have gone rocket. You know, there was no reason to go railgun there. When he was, you know, at the top ledge, he should have used LG. So I just think it's a problem with what weapons he uses here, Krillix, and it's really kind of hurting his game, because Gebs is, you know, not being taken off control. You need to use not only, you know, the correct weapons, but use them in the right places all the time. And you can see the rocket spam here. It's doing nice damage this time, because it's always a bit of a gambly weapon, but it doesn't get him the kill, despite he's done so much damage, because he doesn't have a good finisher with any other gun. There we
he's
go.
finally able to catch.
Spam comes in.
Yeah, he's finally able to catch Gebs in the ass and to get back to the goose egg. And missing that rail, that's kind of painful to see, because that's, you know, that's basically like you know, your teammate setting you up in volleyball. I mean, if you miss the spike, I don't really know, you know, what to say. It doesn't look good.
Yeah. But so far his luck has turned around here, Krillix. His rocket shots have been hitting. He's put a lot of pressure on his opponent, but he's not running the map yet. He actually just gave away another red armor to his opponent. He does have an advantage stack. He's checking red now, and he's like, oh, it's not there, but will it spawn soon? I don't know. And he opens up the fight again with a rocket launcher, when he could have easily opened up with a railgun. And still, you know, another rocket launcher to open the fight. It did hit. Here comes an aggressive push, but now he's going to be on the back foot, and he's in the wrong room here, Krillix. He's like giving away double red to his opponent, and he's not even contemplating taking the yellow armor, which should be his, in that room. And I think he's going to give away Mega, so he's lost control, and Gebs didn't really need to do anything to win the map.
Yeah.
It was Krillix chasing with the wrong gun that won Gebs the map.
And, you know, at this point, Krillix, and he finally hits
double rail. Nice.
Yeah, finally getting that impressive, but he's really hurt. Doesn't have the stack, and Gebs knows this. He's just going to run in 8 health. He does pick up another rail shot.
4 railguns.
Yeah.
Yeah, Krillix just hit 4 railguns and a really strong rocket, so he could finish his opponent now. I think it's better Krillix gets the Mega, but I want to see him go aggressive. Come on, get the Mega, and then go super confidence, man. Do it.
Yep, turn it on, man. We'll see what he can do. He anticipates the teleporter move, but the other exit, Gebs again getting shot in the ass. Gebs has turned to show his cheeks a couple of times, and Krillix has been able to pick up a frag off of it. Now 3-1. You know, and for all that we've talked about Krillix, it's only a 2-frag game.
Yeah, but why is he not a red? Such a mistake. Oh, nice flick. No, gets the headbutt instead of the rocket. But yeah, okay, Mega's up. This is going to be hugely important for the comeback here. Big item,
nice shutdown.
And Gebs is winning this one. Yeah, there was no reason for him to take the yellow Krillix. He should have been at red with his weapons. He had advantage weapons. He would have been able to destroy. One thing I would like Krillix to do is take the shotgun more, because I think shotgun could be his finisher weapon that he's lacking in this game.
Now I'm kind of curious to see, you know, if we're going to see a setup for any sort of control. We've seen a lot of back and forth in the last couple of minutes. Gebs was able to pick up the previous Mega Health, but he really needed it. He was pretty hurt as he made the grab. There's a nice rocket to knock Gebs off.
Rocket's fine.
But here's red armor to replenish him, so he's still in pretty good shape. Krillix at a 187 and 80 now, picking up a railgun shot against Gebs. I'm kind of curious to see if Krillix can close the gap here.
He can push for a kill.
Yeah.
definitely a possibility. Hit 1 or 2 railgun shots and move in for a kill. This is perfect for an LG fight. Oh, he missed the opportunity. He goes for rocket LG, but he gave away the yellow, which would have been his advantage. And now he's probably at a disadvantage here. Fighting over the Mega, this is really risky for